In this video, I will show you how to use VS Code and Git with an existing project so you understand the real developer workflow.
Before we get started, quick note, I'm going to assume you already have Git installed on your computer. If you don't have, no worries, Git is free and easy to install. Just go to this website, download and install for whatever operating system you have, select from here. Once you have Git installed, VS Code will automatically detect it. So before I click on anything, there is one really important thing I want you to understand. Git and GitHub are not the same thing. Git lives on your machine, it tracks changes, while GitHub is just a website that stores Git repositories online. Right now, this project is on my machine. There is no GitHub repository yet, and that's completely okay. I'm going to click on the source control icon on the left, this little branch icon here. So here you will see a button that says initialize repository. So when I click on this, Git is going to start tracking this project. So this step is very important to understand. Initializing a repository does not create anything on GitHub. All it does is tell Git, hey, start tracking changes in this folder. Everything is still local, still on your computer. One more thing I want you to notice, down here at the bottom of VS Code, there is a name, there is this called main. This is your Git branch name, and seeing it here is actually a good thing. Before we initialize Git, this wasn't here. But the moment we initialize the repository, now VS Code is basically telling us Git is now active in this project. Now if you notice, these files here, they have U next to them. That's the U stand for like a untracked. That just means like Git sees the files, but it is not tracking them yet. So before we can save anything, we need to stage our changes. I can stage these changes individually one by one. I can click on this plus button here and then stage changes. So it's going to only stage this particular one. Click on that. You can see that right here. And also I can stage everything by clicking on this plus sign here. So if I click on this, it's going to stage everything. So right now I'm going to stage everything. Now if you look closely, the U has changed to an A. The A means these files are now added to Git and are ready to be saved. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add a commit message. Initial commit. So a commit is basically a snapshot of your project at this point in time. Click on commit. So right now, Git is tracking our project, but it is still not on GitHub yet. Let me show you something quick. If I go to GitHub right now, you will see this project does not exist here yet. I'm going to refresh this page. Okay. Now here is the important part. I'm going to click on Publish Branch. And if you notice, VS Code is asking me if I want this project to be private or public. I'll choose public for this demo, but you can choose what works for you. So when I click publish, VS Code is doing a few things for us. Like it creates the GitHub repository, it connects this project to GitHub, and it pushes the code online all in one step. Now if I go back to GitHub and refresh, and there it is. The repository now exists and our files are inside it. Now I'm going to make a small change so you can see how updates work. Right here, I'm going to change this price from 89 to 88 and save. This is just a simple update, but it's enough to show how Git track changes and how we push updates to GitHub. So as soon as I save this file, Git detects the changes. You can see the file listed here. This is the file I changed, which means Git knows something was updated. If I click on this, you can tell from 89 to 88. So this green part is the latest version. So I'm going to write a commit message for that. Right now, my commit message explains exactly what changed. So anyone looking at the history knows that what the update was about. Now that I have committed, I'll click on sync changes, and this updates the code in GitHub Live. And if GitHub Pages is updated or is enabled, it will update the live website as well. So to recap, we started with a project on our computer, initialized Git in VS Code, committed our changes, and then published the project to GitHub. After that, any updates we make are just commit and sync.